Hey there, Boot Zone here. I went to the car boot sale yesterday and came back with loads of gas tools, but amongst them was this. The other ones are bullfinch torches and they'll be featured separately in a separate video. I got about 5 or 7 of them. Some of them checked out okay. I got this from another guy. This was 20 quid. Started at 30, did a bit of haggling. It's a Sievert set. It's a Sievert 3499, made in Sweden, blowlamp set, and it's got a handle with a bit of damage to it, which I'm hoping is just a bit of the plastic cracked. There's the torch. I don't know what the 2 adjustments are for, but it might be high and low, or fine and coarse, or something like that. I think it's all brass, and there's the tip end, and it's got 6 different nozzles. Each of them has tiny little jet inside, and I think they're detachable to get in there. Some of them are, and I think they all might be. So screw that on, and it's got a hose and a flashback arrestor. It goes straight into propane, I believe. So this is a left-hand thread. I think it's a resettable type of arrestor here that you can push if it clicks. I believe so. This is obviously quite old. I think this is a right-hand thread on this end. And it's got a trigger with a lock as well. I don't think you can lock it on, but you can lock it off. So let's take it outside and give it a go. I'm outside now and I'm surrounded by propane and propane accessories. Bullfinch torches mostly. Let's put this valve in here into this bottle. Got a can of leak spray to check what's going on. Yet another size of nut on here. This nut's obviously been well used. Feels good. Want to nip these up. I only did them finger tight, and it'd be a good idea to nip them up. Like that. I'll check for leaks once we're on. Some gas. So it's kind of like there's no regulator then, unless there's some kind of a regulator in this valve. Let's check the small valve first. Can't hear anything coming through. That one down again. Hold it open, of course. There's a lot of gas coming out of that one, so but nothing apparently from the small one. Doesn't feel like that's always engaging there. That's fully on, and I'm not. Something wrong with that thing here. setting it. So it's a Primus Sievert 3085. I wonder if that's like an idle screw, but if it's not working, let's try turning it on again. Let's see. Yeah, I think there's an issue up at this end. That's a shame. Now I could always run it on one of the other regulators, but I have a bigger regulator inside that would do it. And that might be the trick. Pretty sure it's not a replaceable part. Let's have a look at that then. So I've made up a new end with an ancient flashback arrestor, which will do propane and acetylene fuel gas arrestor from Murex. That's 20 or 30 years old, I'd say. And this is a weld gas reg, gaugeless reg. It has a bit of damage around here, and it was leaking when I used it last time, so I wonder if it'll seat up properly on the gas bottle. But even if it doesn't, we'll get a test in, you know, safety and whatnot. So it wouldn't be my intention to keep using it in this way if it does work. What I would do then is invest in a proper regulator and new flashback arrestor, but for the time being, it'll do. There we go. Let's see if it's leaking. Yeah. So if you can see bubbles in here, that's leaking. It's okay. Not okay. So let's turn on the gas at this end. And so that is a pilot then. That's what we were missing before. Epic. Can't really do it here. You can see that. Blew itself out. Let's shut it off at this end. So I'm kind of scared of that. Pretty epic burner, that's class. So it's just this end that's wrong. I'll have to find out what kind of pressure it was meant to be running at, and there's no instructions in it, of course. That's how these things are. Screw that out. It's off. Tighten those down. So it's a pilot and a main, which is kind of what I thought it might be. I wanted to test this end for leaks as well, but I haven't done that, so I'd rather get the thing working properly first. Well, that's a pretty epic piece of equipment compared to the Bullfinch ones that I was trying. You know, this is, apart from the fact that it's damaged, it's a pretty, you know, well cast piece of brass and whatnot, whereas this is chintzy as. The plastic has got molding lines on it and it's rough to the touch. They haven't even eased off those where the two clamshells come together. It's pretty grim, but that's, I guess, what you're paying for. With, you know, they should be able to make better stuff than that in Birmingham. But Sweden, on the other hand, maybe this is quite a bit older. Is that hot? Touching things is a good way to test. That's still really hot, and while it's hot, it's cooled by the flame, by the air rushing through it. So it's not, it should never be cold enough to touch afterwards, because they heat up either straight away or never really go that cold. Just by coincidence, there's a BA Horth & Co. backhoe spanner, an old-timey one. So it's all Swedish stuff today. Hello to Stockholm and Sweden generally. I don't know if this is Stockholm or not, but I'll look up this flashback thingy here. Put this on the floor, it's too hot. I'll put that one on the floor to cool off. I'll have to look up one of these Here's a number 3085 and see if I can get a replacement. I presume it just lets raw gas at the pressure of the tank, which is quite high straight through. But I don't know. I'm gonna have, because like that's what it would do. You know, that's straight into a tank. So this thing, it's not sticking shut, and it's obviously not working in that case. If you know anything about these things, let me know in the comments below. Otherwise, thanks for watching. See you later.